I don't really know how to start this.
Hi?
Yeah, hi.
We should just get started.
Yeah, let's just do the introduction. Religion and spirituality in ancient Egypt. Yeah! So let's get started with mummification.
At first, when we were researching, we just thought that you tied up the corpse. But no! There's a lot more steps to it.
So first you wash it with good-smelling palm wine, and then wash the corpse again with water from the Nile.
Gross part incoming. When you're done with that, you cut the left side of their stomach open and pull out the organs. Like, what?
That went from 0 to 100 real fast. They remove all of them except the heart because they'll need it for thinking the afterlife.
Then they shove a hook up their nose and smash your brain.
You pull it out of the nose, and then there you have it. Brain soup. Just kidding, they put it with internal organs.
Then they wrap it with natron to dry them out.
Then in like 40 days, they wash the body again, and then they wrap linen around the body.
Oh, Luke, you're good at wraps.
Alright, well, okay. Linen. It's good to use. They use it to make some of our shoes. It's also made from flax seeds, which are a flower that's blue and pretty.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think it's the other kind of wrapping.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Then, they stuff the body with sawdust and leaves and put the internal organs in little containers.
Seti, the human-headed god, looks after the liver. Hapi, the baboon-headed god, looks after the lungs. Tumtef, the jackal-headed god, looks after the stomach. And Snef, the falcon-headed god, looks after the intestine.
Okay, now it's your turn to explain about afterlife and death in the underworld.
Afterlife, death, and the underworld. Life can be short for ancient Egyptians. I wonder why. Maybe because you're in a desert. According to pyramid walls, during death rituals, the dead body was giving spells and formulas to aid them in the afterlife. Your Ba, or spirit, had to return to your remains every night because that's not creepy at all. But if the body was gone when you returned in the night, then tough luck, buddy. In the afterlife, you could go either to the good place, which was called the realm of the gods, or the bad place, which was called the underworld. Try not to go to the underworld. Duat is the name for the ancient Egyptian underworld realm. Know how I said try not to go to the underworld? Well, you have to get your heart weighed by the devil, aka Anubis, to see if you're worthy enough to go to the realm of the gods. If not, then you stay with Anubis in the underworld. You also get your heart weighed by Thoth, but he just stands there. No one likes Thoth. Thoth sounds like chicken broth.
So, the ankh is like an Egyptian version of the cross. It looked just like the cross, only it had a loop on top. They did normal worshipping things with it, like holding it up and saying, "Praise the Lord!" They also did some weird stuff, like putting it up to a pharaoh's nose to give it everlasting existence.
The Book of the Dead. There isn't really much about the Book of the Dead because it's just a big book of spells that you would take with you to the afterlife to guide you on your journey. It was also referred to as the ancient Egyptian Bible, but I guess it was cool because you got to be some sort of wizard saying magical spells.
The creation myth. There was a hill, and the first god on it, his name was Autumn. Autumn spit and coughed out two gods named Shu and Tefnah. Shu and Tefnah later had two children. One was named Jeb, the god of the earth, and the other one was Nut, the goddess of the sky. The end. Just kidding. Shu lifted up Nut, so she became a canopy over Jeb. Osiris was the king of earth, and Isis was the queen. Osiris was a good king, and he ruled over the earth for many years. Seth got jealous of Osiris and tried to be the ruler of earth and killed Osiris. Osiris went down to the underworld, and Seth became king. Osiris and Isis had one son called Horus. Horus battled against Seth and regained the throne. After that, Horus was the king of earth and Osiris was the king of the underworld.
Dreams. You guys thought I was done talking about the Book of the Dead? No, I wouldn't leave you guys like that. Inside of the Book of the Dead, you could find out what your dream you had meant. This god named Bess also controlled your dreams, which isn't creepy at all. But back to the Book of the Dead. For example, if you had a dream of you drinking warm beer, something unfortunate will happen soon. Also, ancient Egyptians said when you sleep, your eyes are awake. What's even creepier is that the word dream in Egyptian is rswt, and that comes from the root to be awake or always awake. Well, I know I'm gonna have trouble sleeping tonight. So that's everything. We want to make this quick because we don't want to take up the whole class period. So yeah, bye!
Bye! Hope you enjoyed!